Are we live? Hey guys, this is this is my first live stream. So if anything goes wrong, I could just apologize for it because I've never done this before. But yeah, I just got to say big thanks to all of you guys for bringing this channel to life. Obviously, like when I started this thing back in it was October of last year, I honestly had no idea. You know, I had no expectations for it. I genuinely did it because I was so bored with lockdown. What time is it in the UK? It is literally just gone 6 p.m. So it's 6:01. What time is it where you're at? Hey, everyone. Hey, Chris the Kid, Empire, Jeff, Blake. Is it Thyman or Theman? It's just mad. Like, these are all people like, hey, guys. These are all guys that like, you guys, it's weird because I've been like commenting back and forth with you guys for so long. But, you know, it's just like now I'm actually live with you guys, talking with you guys in person. It's just so weird. I've got myself a little milkshake here. Hello, is it Hey Rocco, Stellaris, 5280? Is it Sisha Stewart? Blake, Reds Racer? Oh my God, Benner 71. Ron White said, what happened to my mates? I wasn't going to bring anyone on here. I was just going to thank you for congratulating me, by the way, Reds Racer. I do appreciate it. Hey, NASCAR Killer Gaming. Hey, this is so weird. I'm loving it, though. I'm loving it. So what are you guys up to? Like, what's going down? I imagine it's probably about lunchtime where you guys are at. What are you guys up to? Like, I'm pretty much literally, it's 6 p.m. So I've just wrapped up my my work day. Who do you think is winning the Prem next year? Oof. If I had to bet money, I'd probably go with City again because, hey, Will Robinson. Hey, Laura, Gavin. I'd have to go with City. I think Pep Guardiola is going to be so motivated after losing the Champions League final. He's going to be so angry at himself for losing that game. So yeah, I'd have to go with Man City to win the league. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks for the congrats, bro. Appreciate it. Stephen Tambon, working from home in quotes. I genuinely am working, I promise you. Christopher McPake, I love your videos from Scotland. Just recently found your channel and I love the vids. Thanks, bro. I do appreciate it. Honestly, whenever you guys say stuff like that, it really, really just makes it all worth it. Like, you can imagine that there's a lot of editing that goes into this stuff. So it's just, you know, seeing you guys appreciate it and enjoy the videos, it just makes it worth me doing. And I really love doing it. Hey, Jeff, Kim Jong Trump. I love these names. Yeah, you were here before the 10K. I remember replying to you back in like maybe February or something. So it must have been ages ago. Also, do I react to music? Honestly, this is the situation with the music. I have done at least, I have to say, 10 reactions music-wise that have just been blocked, one after the other after the other. So I'm not sure whether it's the record labels that don't like me or maybe I'm not like editing it the right way, but I'm going to try it again. I'll see what's going on. Ron's, I can't really say that, but yeah, have fun, Ron. I'll be right there with you. Dharmasis, thanks, mate. Thank you. Wow, I'm surprised that this many people are live. Honestly, I was expecting like 5 people because I know it's like lunchtime over in the States, and I think I get like 90% of my views from the States. So I thought you guys would be working. Hey, David Birchfield, congratulations from Tennessee. Thank you, bro. I honestly appreciate it. Wouldn't be here without you guys. You guys make it totally worth it. Ashton, hey, Kabir. Hey, Ashton, how's it going, man? You good? And here's the guy. I want to read this. I can say it. The crap in my toilet. I love that username. How have those thoughts with dark skies been? They're coming real soon. Honestly, I would show you, let me show you guys the list. This is what I'm going to do. So this is the list that I always tell you guys I'm going to put my stuff on. I'm going to show you what the list looks like. You guys are going to be shocked. So here we go. I'm scrolling to the top, right? So I'm going to scroll right to the top. Yeah. Tyler Cassaday, congrats from Virginia. Thank you, bro. James Woods, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Benner71, I do remember the OGs. Project CJJ, I cannot play the guitar. I want to pick it up again. I had one lesson, but my fingers wouldn't callus up. So it would hurt so much when I would start playing it. So this is the list, guys. This is the top of the list. I'm going to show you how far the list goes. Are you guys seeing this? There's like at least, I would have to guess, maybe 500 things on the list. Do I have any pets? We've got basically a fish pond in the garden. We're having the garden mowed at the moment, so I can't take it out. But yeah, we've got some fish in a pond, but those are the only pets we've got. Yeah, it's a big list. Yeah. So yeah, it is a big list. So all of the suggestions that you guys make, I promise you I will get to them, but it's just hard for me to, obviously, when I'm working from such a humongous list. It's just crazy. Broke Armies, congrats. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Big Boss Gamer 54 says, wow. Wow indeed. It is a long list, but honestly, the list actually helps me out because I wake up every morning, right? And obviously, because I've got other stuff to do, I've got my work. Like, I've got to think of what I'm going to react to quite quick. So having that list is super helpful because I can just literally go to the list, pick 4 things out, and I'm ready to go. Whereas before, like when I first started the channel, it was literally just me thinking, like, what would people like? What are people going to want to see? So yeah, the list is great. Project CJJ, do I have a favorite basketball team yet? Oh man, that's a tough one. I wouldn't say I do. I do like I like the Brooklyn Nets. They look really, really strong. But also I do like an underdog. So I do like teams like, Miami. They've not got many star players. So, I think Miami would probably be my number one at the moment. Cosmos, congrats, Kabir, because you seem genuinely curious and enthusiastic about everything you react to. Some reactors come off as fake, but you are 100% the real deal. Thank you so much. That's what I aim to be. Like, you guys know, when I start each video, I say, I'm going to give you my 100% genuine reaction to it. And I feel like if you're going to be fake, why do it? You might as well just be real. Like, if you're like putting on like fake reactions, like, oh my God, if you're not really feeling that way, it's just a bit disingenuous, So yeah, I'm all about being real. What else? Is there anything you've reacted to that you genuinely haven't liked? Ooh, that's a tough question. You know what? That's a good one. So basically, my video on Sunday, the sports one. So I usually do a sports one at around, I think it's about 1 o'clock your time. That's the first video I do. For the first time, I saw some stuff in there that really shocked me that I didn't like. So keep your eyes out for that one, for Sunday's vid. I'm going to have a quick sip of my chocolate milkshake here. Oh, man. I rewarded this. Like, I've been trying to lose a bit of weight. So chocolate milkshakes have been like strictly banned. So this is my first milkshake in about, man, I've got to tell you, maybe a year. So it is tasting so good, honestly. So good. Shiz Popinov, we love you, bro. Keep it up. Love you too, bro. Honestly, I've said it before. I'll say it again. This channel is nothing without you guys, without people watching, the comments, everything. Like, it just makes it, I love the community that we're building here. Like, it genuinely, like, I spend so much time in my day on it now that, it's just a big part of my life, and I'm loving it. I really am loving it. Let's see. How many videos you posted each day? So it's 2 videos a day. What about a favorite hockey team, says Derry McGuinness? Ooh, oh man. Favorite hockey team. I wouldn't say I've got a favorite at the moment, but I do like the look of the Boston Bruins. I do like the look of the Bruins. Did you end up watching the Bristol dirt race, Ashton G? I haven't yet. Honestly, guys, if I'm not working, I'm making videos or I'm editing videos. Like, I literally have very little spare time these days, but I'll try and catch the highlights maybe after this. What kind of car do I have? So I've got a Ford Fiesta, titanium in black, a 3-door. So it's a pretty nice car. It's nothing special, but I like it. It gets me from A to B. I was thinking of upgrading because obviously with all the stuff going on, a lot of dealerships are doing great deals at the moment. But I just think to myself, I'd rather just buy my own place first. I think that should be a priority. So yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on upgrading just for now. Katie Mateague says, congrats, enjoying your cheerful and enthusiastic reactions. You are a smart guy. Thanks, Katie. It really, really, like, comments like that. I know I've said it before, but they just make my day. They just make my day. My favorite foods. Ooh, I do love Oriental food. So like Chinese food, Japanese food. I love sushi. I love, chow mein dishes. Honestly, Oriental food is great. I love Jamaican food, your jerk chicken type of stuff, your curry goat type stuff. I love African dishes as well, like jollof rice. I've got quite a pretty broad palette, I would say, when it comes to food. Let's see, what else have we got here? Stephen Goodpastor says, you need to have a researcher vet your list. Honestly, I think having an assistant, I can't afford an assistant, but having an assistant would be a game changer. Like someone that I could just say, help me, pick the 4 best or the 2 best things from the list today, help me edit. Oh, it'd be a life changer. It would be a game changer. Let's see, what else do we have here? My favorite sport, says Big Boss Gamer 54. I'd have to say it's got to be British football. Has to be. Like, I'm a massive, massive Arsenal fan. Seeing where we are now breaks my heart. I started following the team when we were like almost our golden age. We're the only Premier League team to go invincible back in 2004. That was us at the peak of our powers. And it's just been like a steady decline since then. Since Stan Kroenke took the club over, it's been a disaster. So yeah, British football is probably my number 1 sport. What is the next city you'll be visiting in the US? Next year, I'd love to do like a 10-week US tour. So at the moment, I'm planning like how I'm going to do this, like because I'd love to do like sort of end to end, maybe start in New York, end in Cali, where I've got a friend there. Excuse me. That's the milkshake coming up. But yeah, so I'd love to do multiple cities, to be honest, multiple cities. Let's see, where are we? Mark Daniel Cornelius says, so happy to see you hit 10K. Thanks, bro. Honestly, I'm so happy myself. I honestly did not expect to be at this number, so soon. I'm just really, really happy, really, really grateful. It's just been a great journey. When Daniel DeQuitt says, when are you coming to the United States? So I'm thinking around maybe February, March, and maybe staying till about maybe June, or I could push it a bit later. I'm not really sure. I still need to iron out all the details, but I do I've not traveled at all for the last, year and a half. I'm getting a bit stir crazy. A nice 10-week tour would be awesome. What else do we have here? Let's see. Zachary Goyne says, hello from North Carolina. Hey, bro. This is Kabir saying hi from London. Much love, brother. Do a flip, says Crispy Acon. I can't do a backflip. If I attempted a backflip, I'd probably break my back. It would not go down well. So Ron White says, take the train from New York to LA. Planning to take it myself soon. That is actually not a bad option. I was thinking about getting a train, but the thing I'm not sure of is because I'd want to stop off and visit loads of places. Is it something that you kind of have to book this in advance, or can you just hop on and hop off? Those are things that I need to try. Laura Taylor says, you can try food from all over the US. Yes, honestly, you guys have seen my food videos. There are so many dishes that I really need to try, like the ribs. Barbecue, number 1. I want to try barbecue in Texas and the southern states. I want to get seafood in Maine and Boston. I want to get Oriental food and Mexican food in California and LA. So much food. Honestly, I want to get pierogies from I think Michigan. Yeah, just so much. Dennis Fitzgerald says, congrats, man. I mean, thanks. Thanks, bro. Really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate it, guys. Blake Thiemann asks, how old am I? Guys, how old do you think I am? If you had to guess, how old would you say I am? This is going to be fun. Yeah, I'm going to come to Canada and get some poutine as well. If you want Mexican food, go to South Texas. Yeah. I didn't know that Texas had a good Mexican scene. I thought it would be predominantly like barbecue and stuff. We've had a couple of guys guess correct. Drum roll. Brrr. I'm 30. 30 years old. So let me find it. Someone said I was 43. Doom Tomato, 43. Do I actually look 43? It's probably because I've not been getting enough sleep, to be honest. Let's see. I was going to ask another thing. Are any of you guys into like crypto, like Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff? I used to dabble back in this was like 2017, and I made a little bit of money, but then the market just crashed. Like it went from like 20k down to like 3k, and I've been scared like ever since. I'm wanting to dip my toe back in, but I'm not really sure. Not really sure. Christopher McPake said, geez, you're 30. Really? You look younger. LOL. Thanks, bro. You're now one of my favorite subscribers. Much appreciated. So Quiet Storm NC asks, sorry if this has been already asked, but what part of England are you from? And who is your favorite club? So I live in Greater London. So I live like, it's called the commuter belt. So I live in one of the boroughs of Greater London. So I'm about maybe 30 miles or 40 miles from the center of London. You got to remember London, England's quite small. So imagine like New York, but just scaled down. So, and my favorite football club is Arsenal Football Club. Yeah, Arsenal till I die. Let's see. So Joseph Soto says, since you like Asian food, you will visit SoCal. Take Korean food or Koreatown. Guys, I really have heard amazing things about Korean barbecue. Like I've heard it's just like absolutely delicious. I've seen some like videos where I think they bring it out to you raw and they like cook it in front of you. Like, I love that sort of stuff. It's like teppanyaki. Like in Japan, or Japanese restaurants, they have this thing called teppanyaki where they cook the food in front of you. I love that. I think it's so cool. Do you ever review rugby? So this is weird. So basically, rugby is probably my second favorite sport, but I just don't think it's got like much of a following in the US. So like at the start of the channel, I was kind of like, maybe putting it off. I didn't want to like basically do videos that wouldn't get any views. But now that maybe, like I'm building a bit more of a community, maybe I'll start like doing more rugby videos. I've done 2 rugby videos already. I did the biggest rugby hits versus the biggest American football hits. And that was I love that because it just showed you like, both sets of athletes, what these guys do to each other. But yeah, I'll definitely react to more rugby for sure. Who is my favorite MLS team? I would probably say at the moment, initially it was probably LA Galaxy just because Beckham went there. He's English, I'm English. But now I have to say, after watching that, the MLS penalty that broke physics video on, I think it was Tuesday, the Minnesota Timberwolves, man, honestly, is it the Minnesota? No, it's the Portland. Is it the Portland Timberwolves? Yeah, those guys with the chainsaw after each goal. Yeah, those guys. I love that club. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. Someone asked how tall I am. So I am exactly 182 centimeters. So I think that's literally like a slither under 6 foot. So I'll stand up for you guys. So not too tall, but decently tall. Timbers, not Timberwolves. Thanks, Scott. I knew I was butchering that name. I knew it. Was Christian Wade a well-known rugby player before he came to the United States to play American football? Asked Derry. He was an amazing winger. Like his speed is just ridiculous. So fast. He was, yeah, I think at one point he was like the record, or no, he scored the most tries in like multiple seasons in the rugby premiership. So he was an amazing winger, great player. Broke Army says that's pretty tall. Yeah, thanks, mate. It's pretty. It's okay. I'd say these days, honestly, when I go to like Amsterdam, sometimes I feel short. Like the people there are legit giants, legit. Like I think the average height in Amsterdam is like my height. So you're surrounded by dudes that are like 6'5". It's just mad. Stephanie Bernard says, congrats on the 10K. Thank you, Stephanie. Really, really appreciate it. Wouldn't be here without all of you guys. It's seeing the channel grow, the community grow. It's awesome. It's been the highlight of my year, honestly. Travis Hall says the Dutch are crazy talk. They really are. I don't know what they're eating over there, but man, give me some of that. So Dharmasis says, where is your family from? Long-time Britons or not? So my parents are from, so my mum was born in Ghana, but she came over really, really young. My dad was born in Nigeria, and he came over in like his late 20s. Let's see. Cosmos, since you've been keeping up with NASCAR, have a favorite driver or team yet? I wouldn't say I've got a favorite driver, but I do like Martin Truex Jr. Like not only because he's got a cool name, but he seems quite a cool character as well. So I'd say he's probably my favorite at the moment, but that could change at any time, you know. Like John Jones, woot woot, congrats on the 10K. I knew you could do it. You're one of the many best channels I'm subscribed to. I love your content so much, man. Honestly, you guys, like all of these like words of like encouragement and, you know, compliments, you guys are really, really making my day. It's just like I just didn't expect this channel to grow like it has. It's just been such an amazing journey. Obviously, it's a lot of work's gone into it, you know, editing videos, but I love it. I just love it. Keeks33 says, shout out from North Carolina in the US. Love your channel and love, honestly, love from here, love from London. Thanks so much, bro, for the kind words. FTLA19 Johan Sjorgen says, when are you going to react to more Dale Earnhardt videos? Very soon. Like I've got the Dale Earnhardt the day video, but I think it's the one that talks about the fatal crash. That's on my list. But honestly, guys, like when it comes to emotional stuff, I am pretty weak. Like I don't want to like start crying on camera or something like that. So I've been dreading that one a little bit, but maybe I'll get to it. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll have to break it up into parts because I think it's quite a long one. Are you watching the NBA playoffs? Honestly, I haven't had the time. Like from what I've seen, the Lakers and the Clippers are both on the verge of being knocked out of the playoffs. Man, that doesn't, you know, for LeBron, he's getting on a bit. I think he's what, like 35 or something. I know he's like a hell of an athlete, but you know, how much longer can he really go? Like, I love the weather videos. More on the way. Trust me. KB says, I just got here. You from London? Which football team? Arsenal Football Club, Arsenal till I die. And yes, I'm from London. Which do you prefer to watch, Formula One or NASCAR? That's a great question. Oh, man. Honestly, Formula One is my first motorsport. So that's the one that got me into motorsports. So I'd have to say Formula One, but NASCAR is just so exciting. It's probably more exciting than Formula One on average. You know, it's more unpredictable. The guys go like wheel to wheel, like they really are aggressive. They're much more aggressive than F1. So honestly, I love them both for different reasons. Let's see. Am I watching the Stanley Cup playoffs? I am not. I actually know. Last week, I watched the highlights of one game. I can't remember which team it was, though. I do need to catch up, but honestly, time is just at such a premium these days. Liam Thompson, SpaceX launch in 5 minutes. I love what SpaceX are doing. Honestly, they've just reinvigorated. They've restarted the space race. Honestly, without them, we'd probably still be waiting for NASA to work on the SLS. You know, the fact that we're even thinking about going to Mars, sending people to Mars, you know, within the next 5 years, just blows my mind. I don't think we'll do it. I think if we're going to send people to Mars, it will probably be like towards the end of this decade, just because there's so much technology we need to perfect, like the life support systems and all that stuff. But it's just awesome to see what SpaceX are doing. Let's see. Do I play the piano? I do not play the piano. I wish I did. You know what? I actually might start lessons. I might get like a little keyboard and start some lessons, because the piano is a really cool instrument. Let's see. Let's see. You have a great personality and it comes across on screen. Thank you. Honestly, like, thank you so much. I'm just being me. At the end of the day, that's all I can do. And I'm glad that you guys, you know, you like what you see. And it's just, it really makes my day when you guys say stuff like that. It really does. Who is my favorite baseball team? Asks Brendan Barr. My favorite baseball team. I wouldn't say I've got a favorite at the moment, but just because it's the closest one to me, I'll say the Yankees. I know that's going to trigger a couple of people, but just for now, it's open to change though. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we have here? 48 Nation says hi. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Stephen Tambon says, you into Marvel? Yes, I'm a massive comic book guy. I love, you know, Marvel, DC. It's just been great. Like the last sort of like 15 years, it's just seen like superhero films just take off. To be honest, I think we're probably at the peak now. I don't know if we're ever going to see something like Endgame or Infinity War, not in terms of the film, but I mean the anticipation going into it. Yeah, like it's just been crazy. It's just been crazy. I love all the no and the booing of the Yankees. Too funny, too funny. Dharmasis says triggered. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Let me have a quick sip of my Choco milkshake. Wow, okay, says you should react to the story of Charles Leclerc. He has a really interesting story on his way to F1. I'll check it out. I will. Charles Leclerc is doing really, really well for Ferrari. So yeah, I'll check it out. Why not? Favorite MMA fighter? Ooh. I used to love Conor McGregor, but then he hit that old man in the pub, and I mean, it's like, you know, you're a professional fighter, you know, a championship level fighter. Even if the guy was, you know, saying stuff to annoy you, he's trying to get a rise out of you. It's an old man, you know, you can't really be punching an old man. Like, so ever since then, it's kind of like my respect for him has dipped a little bit. So at the moment, my favorite MMA fighter, I'd have to say, honestly, right now is probably Dustin Poirier. He's doing great stuff. And Francis Ngannou as well. He's just an absolute beast. Let's see. Ethan Gray says, hello, my friend overseas. Hello, Ethan, man. How you doing, bro? Let's see. Carlos Rivera, favorite wrestler. I know this is a cliche, but you know what? I'm not going to go with that. I was going to go with The Rock, but everybody says The Rock. I would probably say my favorite wrestler of all time was Goldberg. He was just menacing. Like, do you remember when he would come out and stand and the sparks would spray all over his body? Just absolute craziness. The guy was a beast. Absolute beast. Gabriel I says, which region of the US would you like to tour? So, yeah, so starting in the East Coast, ending in the West Coast. That's probably what I'll do. Zachary Leahy says, big up, bruv. Good luck to the Redcoats in the Euros. Yeah, man. Thanks, Zachary. Thank you. And is it England you're referring to there? Because I think we're the Lions, the three Lions, and yeah, hopefully we do well. France look they look devastating, man. Like their front three, they've got Dembele, they've got Griezmann, they've got Mbappe, absolute just elite forwards. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to beat France. Cosmos says, Goldberg. Yeah, Goldberg. He was just a complete badass. Let's see. John Jones, you need to react to more X Games or Moto X Freestyle. I'll put it on the list. I showed the list earlier. It's so long, but I'll put it on there. Why not? Blake Thiemann says, headed to work soon. Take care and God bless. Thanks, Blake. Thanks for checking in. I really do appreciate it. Great to see you here. Let's see. Jean-Claude Van Damme or Steven Seagal. It's got to be Van Damme, just because I think he was a legit martial artist at one point. I think Steven Seagal was pretty much just an actor. Oh, I've got a sneeze coming up. Achoo! Oh. Back on screen. What video games do I play? Gavin said, bless you. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That was just a weird impromptu sneeze. Thanks, guys. Favorite NASCAR driver? So yeah, Martin Truex Jr. probably at the moment. Can we get, so Stellaris 5820 says, can we get a live react during the stream? Oh, that's actually a good idea. I'm actually thinking of doing a live baseball reaction at some point, because someone told me that the MLB they give you one free game per week. So yeah, I'll definitely like react to the MLB. I'll do like an MLB game. Diane Comley, how old am I? So 30 years old. Jeremy Wilner, hey Kabir, recently subscribed. Love your vids. You upload every single day, which is admirable. Any update on part 2 of the American Revolutionary War? So that is coming maybe next week. But like, the thing is, I don't want to like, because I know it's going to be a good one. It's going to be really entertaining. So like, I kind of want to like maybe give it a week, but maybe next week if a lot of you want to see it. Chill Epichili says you should do a live reaction to the All-Star race. Okay, you know what? I'll consider that. Do you have any plans on visiting the Texas Capitol in downtown Austin? So the Texas Capitol? So hold on. So Austin's the capital of Texas. Absolutely, absolutely. Wherever I go, whatever state if I take the train through the US that I go to, I'll definitely visit the capital of each of those states. Let's see. Favorite NFL team. So yeah, this is an unfortunate subject for me, just because when I was a mate of mine, he's massively into the NFL here. He kind of like pressurized me into following the Giants, and the Giants just like for the last year they've not been good. They've not been good at all. I'm hoping that things are going to improve soon. So fingers crossed. I think Saquon Barkley, he's been injured for a while, but I think he's either healed or he's almost healed. So yeah, hopefully the Giants. Fonzo said Giants LeMayo. I know I made a huge mistake, but it is what it is. Keeks33, lunch break over. Blessings to you, my brother. Keep doing your thing. Thanks, bro. I do appreciate it. Thanks for the love. You should go to Virginia Beach. Absolutely. My plan is to just, get back in the gym, make some gains, because my arm has shrunk so much. I used to be a lot bigger. Make some gains and just walk around beaches like, yeah. Any vids coming today? Absolutely. There's definitely one coming today, maybe 2. I'm not sure. Like, guys, how many vids should I put out today? Should I do 1 or 2? Let me know. Let me know right now. Should I do 1 or 2? Because yeah, who's my favorite YouTuber? Okay, so I've got 2. My favorite YouTuber at the moment has to be In a Nutshell. You guys check out their channel. It is so good. They basically take really complex questions like, are we alone in the universe? And they really analyze it. Like they really sort of break it down in an easy to digest way. So yeah, In a Nutshell, check them out. my favorite channel by far. So Ben Martin said I should do 3. Mate, honestly, 2 I think is my limit. The thing is, if I could do 3, but I feel like you guys would get bored. Like, would you really want to see me do 3 videos? Orin Paul says, Kabir, thanks for the authentic and always interesting reactions and takes. Happy to be along for the ride. Cheers, brother. Cheers to you, man. Cheers, Orin. I do appreciate the words. Like, this would be nothing without you guys. I'm enjoying the journey so far. It's been amazing. Like, to think that we only started this channel, it was October 20th. So that was, so November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So it's been 8 months, guys. And, you know, we're already at this point. It's just awesome. And, you know, I'm loving it so far. Stellara says 12 every hour. Oh, mate, 12 might be a bit much. Brandon Barr says, come to Lake Erie. Whereabouts is Lake Erie? What state is it in? Let me know. Let me know. How can we send you packages? Now, this is a good question. Like, guys, should I set up a PO box? Like, I've been thinking about it, but I just don't know whether, like, you know, I'm not sure whether to do it or not. Like, I'm thinking, should I set up a PO box? Smokey says yes in capital YES. I love that. Emphatic yes. So it's in Michigan. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to come to visit Michigan. Like Stipe Miocic, he used to be the heavyweight champion of the UFC. He's from Michigan as well. And in his vlogs, like it looks so cool in Michigan. So I definitely want to visit for sure. What are my PC specs, says Liam Thompson. I don't have a PC. I've got a, hold on, let me take a sip of water. My throat is getting dry. So I have a MacBook Air 2020 with the M1 chip, and it is just a beast of a laptop. It is so powerful. Like I recently bought this. I've only had it for about 2 months. It used to take each video an hour and a half to render, and now each video takes 7 minutes to render. Absolutely incredible. Project CJJ asks, when am I dropping my OnlyFans? Oh my God. It's crazy, guys. The amount of money, like I actually know someone, a girl who with an OnlyFans, and the money like she's making just by like selling pictures of her feet. It's incredible. Like I don't get it. I don't understand it, but more power to you. If you can make money from selling pictures of your feet, go for it. So Wayward Sun 16 says, how do you feel that your life would be different if you were raised in North America instead of the UK? Oh, that's a good question. Man, I'd like to say that if I was born in the US, maybe I'd have tried to get into athletics, maybe. So maybe I'd be a bit more like athletically inclined. I don't know. It's a tough question. It depends what state I was raised in. Like if I was raised in a good neighborhood, you know, had good people around me, you know, I'd pretty much be the same person I am now. But obviously, you know, that might not be the case. So yeah, it's a tough one. Simeon Manzak 11 says, congratulations, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Kabir feet pics. You do not want to see my feet, honestly. Yeah, athletics are huge in the US. They're massive, massive. Another YouTuber reactor launched his OnlyFans yesterday and got 1,300 subscribers at $12.99 membership per person in one day. That is crazy. Like the thing is, you know, everybody likes money, but I don't know if I'd be prepared to like sell myself like that. Like not judging anybody who does that, obviously, you know, make money however you want to, but I'm just not sure if I could do it. Especially like my line of work at the moment. Like I do a lot of work for law firms. So I think if that got out, that would that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good at all. Who have I got for the Euros? France, honestly, has to be France. Their squad is just stacked, world-class talent in every position. It's just, it's hard to see past France. You need to go to Minnesota. I would love to visit Minnesota. Brock Lesnar, he's from Minnesota, is it? I think as well. He's either from Minnesota or Dakota. He's from one of those two. So yeah, I definitely want to see what Minnesota's like. What was my favorite video to record? Oh man, favorite video to record. It's probably got to be one of the comedy ones. To be honest, I enjoy every single one. Like literally, like my list is like 1,000 strong. So like, I just pick stuff that I think I'm going to enjoy. Like sometimes, obviously, I'll like try something that I think, oh my God, this might not come across well. But most of it, like all of the stuff that, you know, I react to, you know, I have some kind of interest in it. But the comedy, the food videos, guys, those food videos, like the best burger in each state or the best fast food in each state, those videos are so much fun. So much fun. Do I like tea? I love tea. I know it's a bit of a cliche being British, but honestly, I could drink 3 cups of tea a day, but I had to like wean myself off because it's just so much caffeine. So yeah, I could easily drink 3 cups of tea a day. Christopher McPeg says, don't underestimate Italy at the Euros. They're massively overlooked. For sure, Italy are a great side, but if you just, you know, go on Google, get the 2 squads up. So get France's squad and Italy's squad. They're not in the same galaxy, man. Honestly, they're just not, man. They're not. You got to stop watching the food videos. Honestly, for me, it's almost like mental training at this point because, yeah, like I'm like watching it, I get starving, I get hungry. Jesus says, hey, bro, how's it going? It's been a long while. It has. It's almost like mental training when I watch the food videos because it's like, you know, it's like, do not eat. Do not eat. It's almost like I'm conditioning myself, like hardening myself a little bit. How much? So Tracy Jones says, how much time do I spend editing? So each video probably, so it depends. So the editing process takes between half an hour to 45 minutes, but then you have to render it, which used to take about 45 minutes to an hour per video, but now I can render within 5 to 10 minutes on this new M1 Mac. But then uploading the videos takes ages, and then I've got to make the thumbnails. I've got to do the keywords. You know, it's just, yeah, it's a process, but I love it. You know, it's something that I really, really enjoy. So yeah, not going to stop. Not planning to stop anyway. Let's see, what do we have here? Joy Hildebrecht says, you rock and are a ray of sunshine in the grayness of reality. Oh, that is such an awesome message. And I'm eager for COVID to be a very faded memory. I've never watched YouTube until lockdown. Yeah, honestly, my YouTube consumption has just gone through the roof. Like prior to starting this channel, this is one of the reasons why I started the channel. I was watching so much YouTube. I just thought to myself, you know, I can do this. Like, why not give it a chance? And yeah, I just did. And this is where we are. So Alex Rothy says, do I play video games? I don't at the moment, but honestly, the PS5 looks amazing. They've been sold out here for ages. But if I can get my hands on a PS5, I might. But the thing is, it's like, if I get one, like time that I already don't have is just going to vanish from my day. So I'm debating whether it's a smart move. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Penny Gates says, want to send you American snacks to try. You know what? I think I'm gonna get a PO box. I'm gonna do it. You know, like they're not cheap, obviously. Like you've got to pay for them, but I think it's worth it. You know, just to connect with you guys. And it would be, you know, to anyone who's generous enough to send me stuff, it would be awesome to get some American stuff in the mail. You know, who doesn't like getting mail? That, yeah, I think, yeah, I'll set up one. So Memphis barbecue, yeah. That sounds good. I need some good brisket, honestly. Some brisket, some good steak. Oh, just sounds so good. Let's see. We can pay for the PO box, says Jason D. Brantley. Oh, no, you're too kind. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that. But honestly, it's something that I would do for myself. You know, like I wouldn't ever want to be, like e-begging, I think it's called. Like, I love how the internet has phrases for everything. Yeah, I'd never do that. Like, I'd happily like shoulder that. Just getting gifts from you guys, or if from anyone who wanted to send stuff, that would be such a pleasure for me. So yeah, I think it'll be totally worth it. Jeremy Wilner says you can get a steak sent to the PO box. Honestly, like, oh man, I definitely need to try. But Wagyu steak, the thing about Wagyu that I like the look of it, and apparently it's the best cut of meat, but everyone has their Wagyu like super rare, and I'm still in the medium phase. Like, I started well done, and I've like worked my way down to medium. Eventually I'll get to rare, but I'm not quite there yet. So Smokey says Patreon. Maybe, to be honest, I really want to start doing more like movie reactions, TV shows, and they always get blocked on YouTube. So I might start a Patreon. Like, if I was to start a Patreon, what kind of stuff would you guys want to see on there? Like, this is a good opportunity. So let me know, what would you want to see? Would you want to see movies? Because I'd love to do like maybe TV shows, movies, music. I'd love to do music, like just all sorts of stuff. Omaha steaks. So is Omaha known for its steaks? I know New York is known for its tomahawk, I think. But yeah, I'd definitely try an Omaha steak. Liam Thompson says, I would love to go to the UK to watch a football game. Dude, if you can make your way to London, as soon as things are open, we'll go to the Emirates. Like, we'll have a blast. Like, I'll show you a fun time, man. Like, there's just, it depends what kind of thing you'd want to do. If you would want to have like, London is just, it's crazy, guys. Anything you would want to do is here. If any of you guys, ever come over, let me know. We'll meet up. We'll get some beers. If you fancy a night out, we'll go to Underworld, which is like one of the best clubs in London. If you like rock alternative, if you like dance music, we'll go to Ministry of Sound. If you like hip hop, we'll go to Shoreditch. Yeah, so much to do here, guys. Let's see. Patreon, feet pics. Feet pics again. Guys, you wouldn't want to see my feet. Honestly, they're pretty busted, guys. They're pretty busted. So music. So music would be stuff that you'd want to see on the Patreon. All music. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to actually, I might do this. I might do it. Mark Daniel Cornelius, Kabir, I was at a game and we made a song go viral. What song was that? What song did you make go viral? Hans Moleman says, Hans Moleman has to be one of my favorite characters from The Simpsons. I just feel so sorry for him. Like, he just, like, he's always getting, either killed or like taken advantage of. Like, I remember that skit, man getting hit by football, where they kick the football at his groin and he just kicks. It's just so funny. So what's good, Kabir, says Hans Molman. I've been watching your channel while recovering from back and hip surgeries. It's cool. Feels like I'm hanging out with a friend. Appreciate you, champ. Appreciate you, bro. Hopefully you get well soon. Like, I know recoveries can suck. It takes time, but you're going to be better than ever. And, when you're healed up, all that time that you've been immobile, you're gonna really sort of like hit the ground running. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do great, Hans. Elizabeth Ortiz says, greetings from California. Hey, Elizabeth, greetings from London. Thanks for showing up to the live stream. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Ryan Gillese says, you need to come to Boston and go to a Celtics game. Yes, I do want to see a Boston Celtics game. Ever since I reacted to Larry Bird, like, I've wanted to go to watch a Celtics game. Kevin Garnett, he's another Celtics legend as well. Like, definitely the Boston Celtics. Favorite MLS team? So it is the Portland Timbers, I would have to say, or the LA Galaxy, just for the Beckham connection. Let's see. Giovanni Libonati says, you've got to react to NFL games this season. I'd love to react to some official highlights, but I don't know if they would make it through the screening process. Honestly, I've had so many things get blocked. It's like I'm like one of those old like soldiers like with PTSD with the amount of like blocks that I've got. It's just been brutal, guys. Liam Thompson says, I like Chelsea, would love to see them. Yeah, Chelsea Football Club, I have to say, even though I'm a Gooner, I'm Arsenal, I've got to applaud what Roman Abramovich has done for that club. He's taken them from nowhere. They were literally nowhere, and now they're the champions of Europe. It's just unbelievable. Twice. They've won the Champions League twice. It's just unbelievable what he's done for them. I wish he bought Arsenal, to be honest. Like, instead of Kroenke, I do wish he brought Arsenal. Let's see. Alethea Glenn, you do know you will have to live to 150 to see all this stuff. Yeah, honestly, the amount of stuff that I want to see and, you know, the amount of places I want to go, it's just such a vast list. But, you know, what's life if you can't look forward to doing things? You know, it's been such a rough, like, last year, pretty much year and a half. So having things to look forward to and places that you want to go, it's just, for me, it almost sometimes it keeps me going. It's like just looking forward to things, you know. Let's see. Steve Tambon says, if you come to Philly, my brother hosts one of the biggest Eagles tailgates that you can come to. The tailgates look insane. Like, I love it. People just getting, you know, together, like eating good, you know, just talking to each other, playing music before the game. It looks awesome. Like, I love tailgating culture. I definitely want to get involved in it for sure. When I next get to the States, I want to go to a tailgate. So Frosty asks again, what is my age? I'm 30. Alex Swan says, London is blue. No. London is red. London is red and will always be red. Project CJJ, I'm going to have to go, but congratulations. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for showing up to the live stream. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, man. Let's see. You are one of the nicest YouTubers. It will not be long until 100K, brother, says Big Boss Gamer 54. Man, thank you, Big Boss Gamer. Like, I appreciate those words. It would be awesome hitting 100K. Like, I'm not even thinking about it right now because it's just like light years away. Like, to hit 10K, I'm happy at the moment. But obviously, I want to keep growing. I want to keep building the community. You know, next year when I come out to the US, it would be awesome to, like, I want to do a subscriber get together. This is another thing I want to do. So, like, I want to do subscriber get-togethers. I actually want to meet you guys. It would be awesome just to meet up, you know, like maybe even watch something together like that. Wouldn't that be sick? Do like a live reaction with you guys. That would be awesome. Brooke Army says 100K by 2022. Yeah. Now that would be a dream come true, honestly. That would be a dream come true. Brandon Barr, Manchester is red. Yes, Manchester is red. Even though Man City are the dominant side, Manchester United with their history, you know, man, how can you not, you know, respect Manchester United as a football club? Go to Chicago and collab with YouTube sensation Lawrence Brown. I've never heard of Lawrence Brown. I'll punch his name in. I'll check him out. That would be awesome, though. I'd love to do a collab in future. Let me have a quick sip of the milkshake. Mark Daniel Cornelius says, Kabir for MBE 2021. Now, becoming a member of the British Empire would be, man, that would be like the honor of honors, you know. That would just be, like, sometimes I think to myself, what would it like, you know, getting a CBE? So a CBE is when you become you're a commander of the British Empire. So that's when you get the Sir title. Like, imagine that, Sir Kabir. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Oh, Lost in the Pond. So that's Lawrence. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, it would be awesome to meet him. Like, meeting another Brit in the US would be great. Like, whenever I was, like, in the US on holiday at the resorts, whenever I'd hear like another British accent, you'd be like, You know, it's just like your ears just prick up, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's see. Favorite anime? Without a doubt, Dragon Ball Z. Hold on. So I've got my little beat up Goku right here. Like, I purposely picked this just because, like, Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime. Like, I've watched it since I was a little kid. Like, it was just so many memories attached to it. And like that beat up Goku, like, just, you know, he's doing the peace sign. I'll show it to you again. Like, he's beat up, he's tired, but he's still giving the peace sign. He's good to go. He's ready to rumble. That's the attitude that, like, I try to apply to myself. You know, when I'm tired, you know, when I've had a long day, but there's still stuff to do, just get up and do it. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z for sure. Jason Van Stone says Goku for the win. Absolutely. Goku. I do love Vegeta, though. Vegeta's a cool character. Very, very badass. You know, proud Saiyan warrior, but Goku, yeah, for the win. Favorite NHL team at the moment, probably the Bruins. Up for debate. Could change at any time, but yeah, probably Boston at the moment. Joy Hildebrecht says, yes, Kamehameha. Kamehameha. Yeah, classic. Can't believe I've almost been here 7 months. Wow. So Smokey, you're one of the OGs, man. Thank you, bro. You are one of the OGs. 7 months ago, I must have had like maybe 500 subscribers. So yeah, it's just been a crazy journey since then. Thanks, Smokey. Let's see. What are my thoughts on Tyson Fury versus Wilder instead of Wilder versus Joshua? I am devastated. When I got that news, guys, I was so angry because we've already seen Wilder versus Fury twice already. We've already seen that fight. And Joshua versus Fury was going to be the Battle of Britain. I wanted to see that so bad, but it wasn't meant to be. It is what it is. We have to move on. Brooke Army says you've been here since week 1. Legit. Wow, you are like mega OG then. Like there's the OGs and then there's the mega OGs, and you are one of those. Ron's been here since low double digits. I think you actually, yeah, I do recognize your logo, the D in the old English. I do recognize it for sure. You are. Thanks, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here so long and sticking with me. Really, really appreciate it. Do I think Logan Paul upsets Floyd Mayweather? Not a chance unless it's been fixed. No way. Like, Floyd is just he's gonna toy with him. This guy's undefeated, you know. He retired 50-0. Shiz Popinov says, I found you around November or December. Enjoyed it the whole time. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate it. You know, like, just having you guys here, watching the videos, commenting, you know, us, you know, just building a little community here. It's been awesome. It's been the highlight of my year, honestly. Would I visit Seattle? Absolutely, I would visit Seattle. Like I want to see the Seahawks. I need to see, you know, I need to go to the Seahawks Stadium. Even though the Legion of Boom are long gone, I just definitely have to go see the Seahawks at some point. Stellaris 5280 says, come to Minnesota. I might be able to get you to a Vikings game. Also, have I watched JoJo? I've not watched JoJo, but I'll check it out if you think it's good. And thanks for the invite. Going to a Vikings game would be awesome. I'd love to. The NFL, I want to go see as many NFL games as possible. Like, see these gladiators, see them, you know, put the pedal to the metal. Would I visit Jackson, Mississippi? Yes, I would. I'd visit the whole of the country, to be honest. I want to do like a whole grand tour, but obviously in 10 weeks, you can't really see the whole country. So I'll probably have to like pick some kind of route on the train that goes, I think it's Amtrak that does the route, and just see where I can end up. Go to a college game too. Absolutely. College football looks immense. The crowds, the stadiums, the entrances looks crazy. Shorv says, hello from Toronto. Hey, how's it going, Shorv? Hey from London. Really appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sky Morgan says 10K, nice job, bro. Great work. Watched you for a while. I don't know why I haven't subscribed till last night, but congrats all the way from Oklahoma. Thanks, bro. Thanks for subbing. It doesn't matter that it was only last night. You're here. You're with the squad, the team. We love having you aboard. Thank you so much for the positivity and the kind words. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to head off now. It's been an hour. I desperately need to go to the toilet, but I've loved having you guys here. Thank you so much for joining the stream, and thanks for being here for the 10K live stream. I really without you guys, I wouldn't be here. It's just awesome. I'm definitely going to look into making a Patreon. I'll definitely look into making a PO box for some live music reactions and stuff. And yeah, it's been great. Much love, guys. See you later.